Still to come, Netflix could take a direct hit from the new Disney streaming service.
Money Talks as the WBBM Noon Business Hour continues.
A Bank of America survey finds nearly 7% of Disney Plus users who also have Netflix say they plan to cancel the older service. We're joined by Tim Hanlon, founder and CEO of the Vertere Group here in Chicago. Tim, I'm interested in what you think about this survey, especially given the fact that Netflix stock is up almost 3% today. So obviously Wall Street isn't really believing it.
No, I think it's very speculative, Cisco. I think you're going to see in the weeks and months ahead a lot of speculation, surveys and the like around the thoughts of what people might replace or cut or dabble in or subscribe or maybe not long-term subscribe. I think it's a parlor game right now. So I'm not disrespecting a Bank of America sourced survey in any way, shape, or form. But I think it is early days still because we don't have all the full-flavored services out there, right? Remember, we're waiting for AT&T's HBO Max in the months ahead. We're waiting for NBC Universal's Peacock service, which today also sort of floated out there that they're considering a few different tiers, some with advertising, some with not, and different price points. And Disney Plus obviously has not gotten through the holiday season yet in their first go-around. So, we'll see. I think the key thing here is that these are not apples-to-apples direct replacements for each other. They're all different in their offerings. And I think that's going to be the thing that consumers are really going to have to feel their way through in the months ahead.
Yeah, it's interesting that you say that because I do think that's maybe one of the keys for Netflix, the fact that none of the other options really does what Netflix does. They're all niches in different ways.
Yeah, and niche it can be sort of a tarnished word depending on who you ask, right? Because, certainly Netflix has a huge incumbent advantage in having created this space and being many things to many people. So they're arguably the first choice in most people's bundled consideration. But, all the other services are somewhat large and maybe, big umbrellas as well. But, as we've alluded to, there are, I think at last count, almost 300 in the United States alone, separate, call them niche, call them broad niche, whatever, services that cater to all kinds of different tastes. So all of that has to be part of the consumer consideration process. And, they add up, of course.
Yeah, going to be fascinating to see how this competition lines up. Thank you, Tim Hanlon, founder and CEO of the Vertere Group here in Chicago.